I want to do an unboxing video of this combat survival kit. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Welcome back to another Fox Recon video. I'm here in the Peak District. The spot where I've found on Moor is very peaceful. We do have rock climbers way over there in the distance. They're obviously rock climbing. So I decided to leave them alone, come over and find this excellent spot on Moor, overlooking Combs Reservoir. So guys, what can you expect in this video? So you can expect some product reviews. We're going to be doing some product reviews today. We're going to be doing some nighttime photography. I'm tempted to do a live stream at some point, but there's one thing that you're not going to get from this video, and that's epic drone shots. So we won't be getting any epic drone shots. Also, today I'm testing out my new Viking backpack, and yeah, it's loaded with kit. I've got loads of technology here with me today. But yeah, again guys, welcome back to another Fox Recon video. We're going to do a product review on this Amazon civilian mess kit. Now, I thought I would just try and move away from the military mess kits, even though I love the Yugoslavian mess kit. I love the German army canteen, I love that as well. But I thought, let's have a go at some of the civilian mess kits. Now, this one can be purchased on Amazon for about 25 quid. Even comes with this metal beaker. First thing about the metal beakers, what I don't like is metal beakers always burn my lips. So I prefer plastic beakers, but for 25 quid you also get an aluminium beaker, drinks cup, and it also comes with this rubber grip so you can hold it without burning your hands. So let's have a look at the actual canteen itself, the mess kit. So as you can see, it comes in this nylon case. So if we open this up, we can see that it actually comes in two parts. Okay, so there's the main boiling pot, and that is the cup at the top. So if we remove the cup, we will see that we have one of these where your gas canisters go on. So it helps to sturdy your gas canister. Also inside, we get this. Now, this is your little miniature stove. We'll come back to that in a minute. Other cool feature is you get one of these. Now, this is basically your cutlery set. That's your knife, fork and spoon. Your gas canister comes separate. So I actually purchased this myself separately from Decathlon. Okay, so you've got to buy this yourself. And we actually have the main boiling pot itself. So that is the main boiling pot, what you can see. So let's have a look at the actual stove side of things itself. So if we open up the lid, we will see we get this funky little stove. You have a look at that, you see that? Now, this is the only stove I have bought with me today, and I plan to stay out all night. So I've left my jet boiler at home, and instead I bought out this cheap little miniature stove to boil my water. So let's have a look at this in more detail. So if I come forward here, we can see that it actually opens out like this. And this actually extends in order to allow you to put your pot on it. Now, this is the cool thing with this little miniature stove, is the simple fact it has a striker. So you don't have to worry about, bringing a lighter with you, because there's a striker connected into this little stove. So it screws in. Guys, what I love about this stove, you see that? See the rubber? Now that allows you to penetrate deep down into these canisters if, you know, it is faulty. So for example, the jet boiler has a little mechanism on it that stops it from going all the way down to release the gas sometimes. That's if you've got a dodgy valve. But this one, because there's nothing blocking it, and it's just a rubber, it allows you to penetrate much deeper into that valve in case it's blocked with dirt, stuff like that. So that's a pretty cool little positive about this camp stove. So as you can see, we're screwing it on, and that's us connected. So again, come back, open it up, there we have. Now this is the little valve here, what you release to let the gas out. So here we go. As you can see, it's releasing the gas. So I'm going to release some gas and then I'm going to spark it. Okay, something's happening here. It's not sparking for some reason. And ironically, the spark actually isn't working. Come on. First time. There we go, let's see. Oh no, look at that. Yeah, I cannot see no spark there. So it's a good job I am not going to rely on this tonight. So, I actually bought a lighter with me. Real life test, guys. What can I say? This is a real life test. And look, it's not sparking, and I don't know why that is. So, bear with me a second. Let me come back to you because I need to get my lighter. So, I'm so glad I bought out my Explorer electric lighter because the striker isn't working. And I can't believe that. Seriously cannot believe that strike is not working. So here we go. We're going to use this to light the stove. So here we go. Let's put it out. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. That, guys, is a serious bit of kit. It seems that this mini stove just gives out a big burst of gas. So it's going to be basically good for boiling water, but at the same time, it's probably going to be a little bit dangerous. So I think going forward, I may stick to my chet boil, but I know what I'll definitely do. If I do rely on this stove, I will be bringing out this lighter. Because again, that striker, no, now it's striking. So let's see if I can get this to work with the striker. Okay. No, definitely not working. I can see a little strike, but guys, I'm going to move on from it. Because again, it's not passing this field test so much. There we go, look at that. So yeah. We'll be using this later today, but as you can see, we need to take caution with that. So not completely blowing over the moon with it, but you guess what? It was a cheap little camp stove. But making up for it is the boiling pot. Good quality boiling pot with its cup. So yeah, these guys are actually pretty worth it. Have a look at this. You get a spoon, which is pretty cool. There you go, there's the spoon. It has this locking mechanism, as you can see. Then it comes with a fork. So here we go, there's the fork. Here's the locking mechanism. There we go. From the back, there's the locking mechanism. And then we have the knife. As you can see, again, the locking mechanism. Slide forward, and there's your knife. So this is what I'll be eating my food with tonight. And I've made some homemade MREs. But again, guys, so there we go. There's a recap of the civilian mess kit. You get the little miniature stove, which for some unknown reason, the spark is not seeming to be igniting the stove, which is why I bought my trusty electric lighter, so that's not that big of a problem. Then we have the boiling pot with the cup, with the lid, and we have the stand for the gas, and we have the little pot for the miniature stove. So there we go, there's my little review of this civilian mess kit. Right, let's start moving on because there's other things I want to show you, okay? Breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. So I've arrived at one of the grouse spots on Moor. Moor has got many grouse spots along it. So it's cool to know that I've got a grouse spot I can chill in, make a coffee, eat some food, etc. Speaking about food, I'll show you what I've got in a minute. But yeah, as you can see, we're now at one of the grouse spots on Moor. So guys, I've made my own meals ready to eat. I made these yesterday and I'm going to show you what they are and how I'm going to cook them, okay? So as you can see, it's all homemade stuff, okay? So this is a homemade meal ready to eat. So let me just show you inside. So the first thing I've got, you have a look here, is an all-day breakfast. So I'm going to have this first thing in the morning. That is my all-day breakfast. So I cooked myself some bacon, Irish sausages. Richmond's is the little thin sausages, I love them. And then I've got some hash browns in here, and I've got some spaghetti hoops. I don't like beans really, so I prefer spaghetti hoops. So there we go. Again, that is my all-day breakfast. So moving on for tonight. Tonight at some point, I'm going to be having my spaghetti carbonara. You see that? So tonight is spaghetti carbonara. Again, I've added some, I got this, you know, like a little pack from Asda, and I've added some more bacon into it, you know, my home ingredients. So yeah, can't wait to try this out tonight, spaghetti carbonara. Now, how am I going to be cooking this stuff? The answer, people, is here. I've never used one of these before, okay? But this is a flameless heater. And what you do is you put water in it, and then it has a chemical reaction, and then it steams up, and that steam heats up the food. I've never used one of these before, but I'm going to give it a darn good go. Now, on the way over here walking, I collected some water, and I thought there'd be loads of water up here, but the water's actually trickling. So I had to use my little tin cup from that civilian mess kit to scoop up the water and put it in my water bladder, and I'm still yet to have to filter that water. But guys, so far so good. Another thing I'm doing today is I'm testing out new equipment. So I've got a Tesla auto cameraman, and I know it's not the best because when it moves it's not the smoothest, it's a bit jerky, but nonetheless it's going to give you guys a perspective of the environment that I'm in. So as you can see, it should be following me and it's jerking the camera around, but I think I'm probably going to use this setup for, you know, if I'm using like a mobile phone, because I'm trying to work with the ultimate camera setup for the rain. And you guys know that in the United Kingdom it rains a lot, so I've been testing out GoPros and stuff like that. And what I've noticed about GoPro and action cameras in general is that they're for close up, they're not really for high quality, for infinity focus. It seems to be more focusing on close up action, you know, like skydiving, motorbike racing, that kind of stuff. So I think what I'm going to be doing when it's raining, I think I'm going to be focusing more on using smartphones, and I'll use this Tesla as an auto cameraman. Now I do have the DJI Pocket Osmo, as you know, which is absolutely excellent panning and tracking of the subject, but it's not waterproof, and I don't want to risk damaging the Pocket Osmo just to make a video in the rain, but I'm more than willing to sacrifice the Telsin, which is a little bit more chirkier, and a smartphone, as opposed to, you know, state-of-the-art technology, which is the Pocket Osmo. But yeah, as you can see, guys, so I've just got the birds treating above me. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's just settled down over here. But yeah, as you can see, the Teslin, even though it's chirky, it is doing its job. So it is focusing on me. And yeah, as you can see, look at this scenery what I've got behind me. But I'm going to loop around and hopefully it can still track me, and it's doing a pretty good job. So yeah, guys, this is the environment what I am currently in, and I'm going to be spending the night up here doing night photography. What else? Yeah, I'll be doing night photography. I'll be doing some vlogging, product reviews, etc. So before I move on from this grouse spot, I want to do an unboxing video of this combat survival kit. Now, I'm going to say a shout out to my very good friend Chris. Chris actually bought me this because I looked after his dog, Sour, beautiful Rottweiler dog. Sorry, yeah, Rottweiler, beautiful Rottweiler dog. I always get Dobermans and Rottweilers confused. But anyway, to say thank you, Chris bought me this combat survival kit. So I'm going to unbox it today before we move on, and I'll show you guys what we get in the box. So the first thing is, I'm going to take off this masking tape. I'll just stick it on the camera because I will use this tape again. I will seal it up if we can pack it. So here we go. First thing is, this is the contents of what we're getting. So comes out in a little pouch like this. As you can see, there's the little pouch. And we have some innards. So this looks like a little pen knife. What's this? This is a bucket mattress. Right, we'll go through this in a minute. So let's just have a look. So guys, let's start off with a little pen knife. Okay, so we've got a little pen knife here. And that is the little pen knife what you get. So let's open it. Okay, it's a little lock knife, as we can see. Focus there. So it's a little tiny lock knife. So I guess it's going to be handy if you don't have anything. You know, that'd be ideal to cut string and stuff like that. So yeah, you get a little pocket knife with it, and I'm going to be good. I'll put it back in the wrapper before I put it back. Okay, so next thing we get is a little packet of mattress. Now let's have a look at these mattresses. Are they Strike Anywhere mattress? Yes, they are. Look, they're Strike Anywhere mattress. So they're BCB International, but you do get the striker there. Okay, maybe they're not Strike Anywhere mattress. That's something I'm going to have to test out in the future. But yeah, we get a box of mattress with it. So let's put this in. Obviously, little bag, keep them waterproof. So little water purification tells us about the water tablets. And that's them. That's the water purification tablets themselves. Now, I won't be using these because I actually carry my own filtrator system, filtration. And I've got two. I've got the Life Straw and I've got the Mini Sawyer. But yeah, so here we go. Now I can see in here we've got like some wire and stuff like that. So let's quickly open this up and get through this, because I'm not trusting the batteries on the Sony ZV-1 today. It seems to be exhausting. I don't know if I'm recording in 4K or whatever. Okay, that's nice. We get a little pencil. That's pretty cool. We get a little pencil. Some little zip ties, very nice touch. They all come in handy. Little bit of string. Again, lovely. I like that. Well done. Little torch. There we go. We can just rip this section out, and we've got a little torch. Rip that plastic out so the battery can connect. Seems to be some form of wire, like copper wire. Could wear that as a ring, couldn't you? Okay, so that's cool. What else do we get? Okay, immediate. So little survival instruction pack. It basically tells you what you do in an emergency situation. Okay, what else do we get? We get a flint and a strike, and it's got a little compass on it. That is pretty cool. BCB, I like that. That really is cool. Have a look at that again. Can we look at that, guys? That's pretty cool. So I'm impressed. Little whistle. There we go. If you're lost. What these? Razor blades. Now, I've seen the guy on the YouTube video recently. He was complaining about this little lock knife, saying, oh, it can't feather, you know, feathers from wood. And I'm like thinking, well, why don't you just use your razor blade? You get me? But he was pretty complaining about this kit, where I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, hey, it's all right. Okay, so we got needle, thread and pins. What's this? We got a tea light candle. Okay, so I like that. Some more pins. Fishing wire and hooks. Looks like a little rubber straw. And here we go. We have a wire saw. So guys, that is not bad. I'm actually quite impressed of what you get. Now, definitely, is it going to work in a survival situation? You're not going to know until you're in a survival situation. For example, that camping stove, what I done a little unboxing video before on, that's proof that the spark didn't work when I wanted it to work in a real life situation. So I always got to bring a backup, which is a lighter. So again, it's one of them you're never going to know until you're in a life survival situation. I mean, that little camping stove of mine, it probably you could get to work when you need the time, but if you don't have the time, then that's when things are deemed to be reliable or not. So yeah, again, I'm looking at this little box what my friend Chris has got me, and you know what? I like it. I like it. I particularly like this little pocket knife. You know, you can just have that in your bag, ready to help you out of a situation if you need it. So guys, I'm gonna just move on now, but yeah, again, I really do like this little combat survival tin, which is from BCB Survival, is it? So yeah, Chris, thank you for buying me this, mate, and as you can see, I finally unboxed it in the field. So this is the water bladder, which I filled up with water back at the little tiny trickling stream. So at least I've got some water for tonight. I need to filter it because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some bacteria in there and some parasites. So I'm going to have to run this through my life straw on my mini soya and filter out any bad bacteria or pathogens or whatever you want to call it inside there. But yeah, guys, time for me to get my bag and stop moving on. So let's go.